said I like it like that. I said I like it like that.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Sheika. I am the owner of Sheikas Eatery. I am located in Texas. I figured I should start a channel. I run into so many entrepreneurs, whether they have already started or they have the desire to start, who has been asking me questions about how I started. I currently operate out of a ghost kitchen, so I will show you some of the things that I go through every day as a restaurant owner in a ghost kitchen. Stay tuned. It's hurting. Oh, so this is the walk-in cooler, but then it's going to have a partition thing here to separate from the other door. So if you can see, this is the
inside will have those racks. They'll be like this, but
will these racks be in here? Are they included?
Yeah.
Okay, so the racks are included. All right, this is the actual kitchen. What's the square foot on this?
About 200, I think around 200 square feet.
200 square feet. So I have my sink, and I'm responsible for bringing my own sanitation for the sinks, right?
Sure.
Okay.
One thing, the kitchens, we clean them on a monthly basis.
Okay.
On a daily basis.
Daily basis, okay.
They do the floors, your countertops.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it inside the sinks.
Okay.
Like your dishes, but they come and sanitize the vent hood. They're cleaned on a weekly basis.
Okay, the vent hood is cleaned weekly. This is interesting. As you see, this is a digital vent hood, not like the one I currently have now that I can't even reach. And it has electric as well as gas. The other option did not have that. So 3.
And if you dry racks.
And this is included, or
No, this is like for dry storage, and if you need storage,
okay.
You rent it out. It's by the month.
And how much
you
is
get
the
a
storage?
A shelf for like $65 a month, or a full rack for $250.
Okay, so
I think there's a promo that I can add some storage space for I don't know. I have to look at it. I mean, there always have all sorts of promos, where you get 3 months or for free or whatever.
So
you can just buy one of these.
But then put it in there. That would be okay.
That's
because I wouldn't definitely. Yeah, I have one of these. I was just thinking. So that would be the smartest thing. What's the lockers for?
Oh, these are just
for employees or something.
If you have staff, or if you want to just put stuff in the locker, I don't know.
There's no fee to that. No. Okay, I'm just checking to see what the fee's at.
Oh, of course,
Gotta make sure we know all the fees.
Yeah, of course.
And this is the walkway.
Mission Restaurant Supply, so they're a vendor that a lot of people work with.
I just saw them down the street. The building. I mean, I just saw the company down the street.
See, this is a cold storage. I guess this guy, he works with. This is who we work with a lot. So he's familiar with.
Okay. See, because I'm going to need this. I need a range. Is this one? This is like a whole kit? I think this is a whole. Yeah, this is a whole setup.
Yeah.
But I just need the range. And
give me an idea.
Okay.
The size, you can fit all that plus your fryer.
Mm-hmm.
And something else if you needed to.
Yeah, just a table probably. Yeah. But this is a bigger one. This is a bigger space, right? This is the exact same size?
Yeah, so you get an idea.
Yeah, it gives you a look. Yeah, okay.
Honestly, especially when you check out the Dallas one, there's more operators in there. You'll see how much, you can peek at it and you can see how much stuff they're able to
pile up in there, yeah.
And, operate, efficiently.
Okay. Oh, so it has the restroom way over here. Is this the only restroom in the building, the whole building? Okay.
Unless you're going back here.
Oh, it's 2. Okay, so it's 2.
I'd imagine I'll put another one.
Okay.
For when you pick up trash, you need to put going into your trash out of your property.
Okay. This is where people will be able to drop off your food, will come pick your food up, the Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, you name it. They'll come in there. Also, people who just live locally, they can come pick up their food from here. The issue with this one has limited parking. Guys, look at it. This is all the parking they have for this building. And he was basically stating this will be done. You will basically be able to just do things. You'll be able to park out on the street. So let me, before I turn the camera back around, as you see, this is the street. Now, there is 25 restaurants in there that they're you know, building out. And oh, here it is. Oh, look. So this is the parking in the back. This is the extra parking they have. Okay, this is the food pickup. And this is the parking, which I'm not too keen on. But, you know, it's cool. We'll figure this on out. Okay, so we're currently waiting on Scott to meet us here. So as you see, this is the area. It looks like it's very popular. A lot of people are picking up here. So this might not be a bad area for the most part. This is just a lot of industrialized stuff back here. So yeah, we'll see. Let me reach out to Scott, see how far he's away. And maybe I'll go in here and see what I can order. So this is the entry, and this is all of the people on the restaurant here. And then you're gonna scan the QR code here. They have TVs, they have sitting areas. And that's that. And this is the...
You gotta get a feel. Yeah, this is a bigger.
This is way huge. Way bigger.
You come on through.
Yeah.
So biscuit bars going in here.
Okay.
They're in detail.
Okay.
You want any water?
Not right now. My food.
Right now, that's Chris Bunda. He holds
Hello.
down. He's a team lead of Texas, and Chad's right around the corner.
There was somebody else back there.
Couple
Oh,
of
I
my
didn't see him.
Hello. A lot of these are full, you know.
Yeah, this is really dope.
Yeah, so you get an idea, like, what it's worth once we lease that up. Yeah, that's Union Hall Food Kitchen.
That smells good. Maybe I should have ordered that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there, but it smells good. And this is where they food. Is this where they drop their food off for the people to pick up?
Like, yeah, when your order's ready, you just set it out here.
Okay.
The runner sees Chris, you'll see him kind of running back and forth.
Oh, okay. So he just looks and sees it and come and grab it.
We get notified on the order boards.
Okay. So you know which kitchen to go to.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is dry. Okay, this is how you do your dry store. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Okay, welcome back. So I figured I would do a summary because I lost a lot of content that I did not know that was not recording. I had no idea that my battery had died. I was holding the phone and I thought it was recording, and when it was time to look at it, I realized that there was a lot of stuff that did not get into the video. So we would start off with the first location I took you to was the Fort Worth location. And the Fort Worth location was the winner for me after I saw the second location. But let's go over the first location, Fort Worth. So the Fort Worth location is a new building. So there is no one in there as of yet. It is a ghost kitchen. This company has been around for, I think the guy told me, over 20 something years. They have like over 500 different locations all throughout the United States. So they have a pretty efficient system of how things supposed to go. So on this location here, it does not come with, you know, your equipment that you need. So you will have to either lease or buy the equipment that you need. They only provide you with the vent hood, the gas connections at the bottom, along with the electrical outlets, and you also get your 3-compartment sink and hand washing sink. So that's all that comes included in there, and it comes with a walk-in cooler. That is phenomenal. Just that they even thought about putting a walk-in cooler in there is like a deal breaker for anyone. You know, you'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna look nowhere else. I got a walk-in cooler. That's like phenomenal. So okay, you get that, and they have expenses that, so you're going to end up putting up a lot more money up front to start at this location as opposed to the location I am currently at in Garland. That's where the difference comes in at, because the location in Garland provides you with the equipment that you need already, so that way you can immediately start working. Just bring in your food, bring in your pans that you need to cook with, your pots, pans, and all that other stuff that they don't provide, and you know, you can just start your business. But here, you have to do a little bit more legwork. You got to get, you know, do your homework, see how you're going to get the equipment you need, only the equipment that you want to use for your restaurant. And then, of course, you know, you have the first and last deposit you have to pay for. They have operating expenses. They have monthly payouts on if you use the dry storage or the walk-in freezer or the walk-in coolers. There's some extra costs that's going to cost you a little bit more than the other location. However, the Fort Worth location is a better location because it is downtown. So you have a huge advantage. You have tons of consumers rolling around all day long that's looking for food. They don't know how they're going to get something to eat. They're tired of eating the same old that's on the, you know, where their job is at, downtown. You know, I noticed in Texas, well, in this area, they don't let you have hot dog stands outside on the streets like where I'm used to. They don't do that here. I just think that's amazing, but they don't do that, because if that was the case, I would have started a hot dog stand and been downtown somewhere making me some money. You know how much money they make doing that? But yeah, they don't do that here. So so they don't really have that many options. So by a ghost kitchen being right down the street from all of these major businesses is definitely going to be, you know, an easy way for you to be able to get yourself out there. People are going to start ordering from you. They're going to start seeing you on the Uber Eats, the DoorDash, the Grubhubs, all of these different platforms. So yeah, it's great. The downside was that they only had 9 parking spots, and I thought that was like kind of crazy. This building has they're building out a total of 25 restaurants. So let's say each owner is the only owner in there. They don't bring anybody else for staff to help them or anything. So it's a total of 25 people and only 9 parking spots that we're going to fight over just to be able to work in there. So that makes it a very uncomfortable situation, especially if you have things you needed to unload out of your car, your truck, your van, or whatever, and you're having to park on the side of the street to start pulling your things in. That is going to be a problem. So I guess it's what, you know, once you get situated in, just keep your stuff inside the building. Don't try to take it out. But yeah, that still is a problem, because now you're at the mercy of all of these other businesses that's on the same street, and they're already parking on the street, as you saw in my video. So you have to find a spot to fit in at. There is no parking in the back. They don't even have a back spot for you to even go back there to park in. So that's the downside. But as far as everything else, I think it'll be a great investment. And I'm not ready to leave yet, but I will be relocated to the Fort Worth location shortly. Now, the reason why I decided the Fort Worth location was good was not just on looking at the building, because I couldn't get the visual and I couldn't grasp what was going on here. So when I drove over to Trinity Grove, which is in Dallas, the outskirts of downtown Dallas, I know I mentioned in the video, I said Trinity Park, but I found out it's Trinity Grove. I don't live in Dallas, so I don't really know these names. When I got there, as you saw in the video, same kind of setup, but this one is active. So it is crazy busy in there. The traffic that I saw coming in there was amazing. every owner in there was busy cooking, whipping up stuff, and it was just moving very effectively. So I was very surprised on how they had the kiosk screen and everything else. You see your order on the wall, and you can scan on your phone the whole menus of all of the restaurants, and you can just look through there. Everything is set up, so it's super good to start off in a ghost kitchen like this, where you have a lot more help. The marketing aspect, they're really doing it for you. They're doing the legwork for you. That's where that extra $500 of the operating expenses come from. They're building out the website for you. They're building out the clientele for you, because people are going to keep coming there. And of course, they're helping you create your Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Favor, and whatever else you may have that you can use. That if you never started before, they would be the ones to get that set up for you, which I already have mine. So mine would just basically transfer over, I suppose. But yeah, overall, just the way everything ran so smoothly was what made me make that decision that, Fort Worth would be my next direction. And on top of that, Fort Worth is very close. It's not that close, but it's still a shorter commute for me than going all the way to the location I'm currently at now. That's in the outskirts of Dallas, which is in Garland. I think I'm going to end it here. I will be making another video going over how you get yourself started with, getting your business license, getting your food manager certification, the things you have to do with the health inspectors, the health department to register with. I will go over all of that in my next video. But thank you so much for following along on this journey with me, as I am currently in the process of shopping for a new location. I hope that it was a little entertaining at least, and that you would come by again to watch the next video. If so, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. You guys take care, and God bless.